Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be creating this beautiful teal smoky eye makeup look. I always wanted to do a party kind of an eye look in this channel, which I haven't done before, I guess, and I really love this color, which is the teal color. And also one more thing to be mentioned, I haven't used a single teal shade for my base. Instead, I have mixed a couple of shades. So throughout the video, you will get to know which all shades did I mix to achieve this particular color. So yeah, that is the fun part of this video. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to moisturize my skin, and one more thing, I won't be mentioning all the products that I used in the video, but instead I will be mentioning those products names in the description box. So you can check that out if you want to know which are products that I used. So yeah, once I moisturized my skin, I also went to moisturize my lips as well, because my lips are so chapped and dry at the moment. And as I have dry skin, I decided to go for a very dewy primer, and this is the Smashbox Photofinish Primerizer, and this is a very hydrating primer as well. And after that, I decided to go for the eyes first. As we are going for an intense eye look, we need to do the eyes first before the base. So then I applied some concealer, which is the Maybelline concealer, and I just powdered on top of it in order to set that in place so that we get a nice base for our eye makeup. So in order to start, I first applied some light brown shade in order to know where my eye crease must be. My eyes are not like a perfect round eyes. Not round eyes, but I don't have that very bulging eyeballs or anything, so that I have to create the perfect crease on my own. So this is how I create that crease. First I apply some light browns, and then I apply some dark browns and just create that crease that what I want it to be. And the palette that I'm using is actually the JamesCharles Morphe palette, but I haven't shown all the shades in here. I'm really sorry for that, but you can actually see all the colors that I used very clearly if you have that palette. So in order to create that teal shade, I am actually mixing the dark green and the dark blue in that palette. There's only one dark green and one dark blue, which are mattes. So yeah, that's how I actually created that teal shade. And on top of it, I actually applied the direct teal shimmer shade, which is there in that palette itself. And I applied it with my fingers in order to get the maximum color payoff. And also I am not applying it to the very ends. I was actually kind of creating a halo eye, but not really. Yeah, I wanted that shimmer to be only on the center part of my eyelids, and then I'm using the Huda Beauty Gemstone Obsession palette in order to get the very glittery teal color, and just applied it on the center part of my eyelid, as you can see here, and again blending everything out with a fluffy brush. And after that, I decided to move on to my face. So I applied some foundation, which is the Loreal Pro Matte Foundation in the Infallible range, and this is in the shade 107. But I love the finish of this foundation, you guys. You must try it out if you haven't already, because the finish of this foundation is so amazing. So once I blend it out with the beauty blender, you can see how flawless my skin looks. I'm also applying some foundation onto my neck, because my neck is so pigmented, and also I'm applying some more foundation on the areas where I need more coverage on my face. So yeah, then I'm blending it all out with my beauty blender, and the beauty blender that I'm using is Stamp. Yeah, so just blend it all out, and you can see the coverage of this foundation. I really love it. So once that's done, I'm applying the concealer on the usual areas where I love to cover up and also brighten up my face. So underneath my eyes, I love the whole brightness there, so I'm applying a heck lot of concealer underneath my eyes. And on the other areas, I only go with a light hand. I don't apply much concealer because we don't really need to cover up anything, right? And around my mouth, like on the sides of my mouth, I have very serious pigmentation problem, so I'm applying a concealer which is the exact shade of mine, and I'll be mentioning that in the description box as well. I also applied the lighter concealer on the sides of my cheeks, like just underneath where my contour would be, because I wanted that area to be a little bit more projected so that the contour will look sharp and beautiful. Then I blended it all out with my damn beauty blender, and that's the way we have to do it. So yeah, after that we have to set everything in place, and I'm using the Makeup Revolution London Luxury Banana Powder, and I'm applying that on all the areas where we have applied the concealer, and that is how we have to set whole of the face. So as you can see, I'm setting pretty much all the areas of my face because I really want a matte finish here. Like apart from the areas where I will be applying some highlighter, I need to set everything in place. After that, moving on to bronzer and contour, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Ultra HD Contour Palette, which is the powder version, and I'm using the browns that I just showed you. And yeah, I'm applying it on the areas where I usually like to contour, like the usual areas where we all contour and bronze up, nothing special. And then for my highlight, I'm actually using a Wet n Wild blush, which is an ombre blush, which has a lot of shimmer in it. It's so beautiful. The shade name is Mai Tai something something. I will mention that in the description box as well. I also actually applied the pink side of that highlighter on my cheeks as my blush. So yeah, after that I just applied some browns and those browns and a little bit of black as well on my lower lash line. I'm really sorry that I didn't zoom in on this part, but all that I did was just apply some browns and blacks underneath my eyelids. Not eyelids, a lower lash line. After that, I applied the same highlighter on my inner corners and brow bone as well. Then it's time to tight line and apply the eyeliner. So I just did them as well in order to get the whole look together. As you can see, I'm applying a very elongated winged liner. Alright, after that we have to do the brows, and I'm using a double-ended thingy to do my brows, and you can see I really love this thing. This is not Anastasia or anything. It's just an Indian brand. I think it's Sugar. Yeah, it's a Sugar product, and I really love it. After that, I decided to apply some mascara because don't go for mascara right after you apply the eyeliner. It may ruin everything. So just wait for the eyeliner to be dry, and after that curl your lashes, and after that apply the mascara. That's the best way. Alright, after that, moving on to lips, I'm just applying a random lip liner just to give a border to my lips, definition to my lips. And for my lipstick, I actually applied a stick highlighter, and on top I applied a lip gloss because I felt like I wanted a very pale glossy lips for this eye look. So yeah, that's what I exactly got after doing this. You can definitely try this out. And then I just took a clean brush and I just kind of blended everything together once again so that the whole makeup look looks flawless. So yeah, that's it. This is the final look. And you can definitely try the lip magic that I did. Just use a lip liner, and then on top use a stick highlighter or any random highlighter, and just top it up with some gloss, like a clear gloss. That would add so much better to the whole look. So yeah, this is the final makeup look, and one thing I can guarantee you, I haven't used any filters or anything to make my face look beautiful. The footage that I'm showing you is as raw as possible, so I can guarantee you that, and still you can see how flawless my skin is looking because that foundation and concealer combo is amazing, you guys. You must try it out if you haven't. It's so flawless. You can totally go with this look for any kind of night party or anything. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Till then, take care.